Good morning, YouTube. It is Monday. I am in the 07. Pretty sure this is an 07. 07 Trailblazer SS, 58,000 miles. 58,000 miles. Turn these damn numbers off. So, this actually is my neighbor's car. And she bought this car brand new. So it sits more than anything. That's why it has 58,000 miles on it. And then, so I'll take it from the beginning. This vehicle had an intermittent traction control light with a steering angle sensor code. Steering angle sensor code doesn't always necessarily mean it's a steering angle sensor. I've learned that. So I said, hey, I've never really had any luck fixing these. Just take it to the Chevy dealer and have them scan it, diagnose it. Maybe it's something that's covered, maybe it's not. I mean, who knows, right? Because I'll tell you, steering angle sensors in a Chevy, I've had very difficult time fixing them. So anyway, and because I've been to the dealer and I've got steering angle sensors, I've gotten pigtails, all kinds of shit, and still had nothing but issues. So Mall Chevy says I don't know, thousands of dollars worth of work. Reflash the EBCM. Needs control arms, lots of rust, a bunch of other shit going on. So she just paid for the diagnostic. And then she took it someplace else. I think that's what the story was. Or something like that. And they did brake pads and took a spacer out of the right front suspension that I had in there for a correction kit, just to get it to sit more level. I broke the air ride height sensor in the back. Airbags have cracks in it. A bunch of things are just coming on this car. And then now it's to the point she can't even drive the car. Traction control light, the car brakes by itself, all kinds of shit going on. Reflashing EBCM had nothing to do with anything. Magically, the steering angle sensor code, when I got to it, was gone. And I had no codes. Actually, I did have codes. I had transmission codes. I was like, damn, maybe it's in the transmission. It's all-wheel drive, right? So I was like, all right, well, maybe the software for the all-wheel drive Trailblazer SS doesn't know how to interpret a code for wheel bearing, wheel speed, or something like that, because they'll say missing tone in some codes and a bunch of other shit. So now I'm spinning them. I got no hub bearing noise, no nothing. I mean, I see surface rust, and I'm like, all right, well, how about if it's just powdered rust buildup on the inside of the magnetic tone ring that you can't see, because some of these have that metal plate, and then you see the tone ring. So I said, let me just message her and say, hey, listen, I just want to throw a Hail Mary at this thing and replace both hub bearings. I don't have any reason to replace them with my skill set and experience, but something tells me the powdered rust or surface rust that we see on this car, because it sits a lot, is wreaking havoc on the ABS sensors, telling the vehicle it's in spin to apply the brakes hard and everything else, that the wheels are losing traction, even though the vehicle wasn't breaking traction. So I put 2 hub bearings in. I go for a road test. I'm like, God damn, I got it. I couldn't believe I got it, but I got it. And sometimes your experience has to tell you where to go, and sometimes your experience leads you down a path to nowhere too. So this is one of my success stories. Thanks for watching. And I'm driving it today. It's mid-October and it's perfectly fine.